Waking up with high blood sugar is one of the most frustrating challenges for seniors, especially when you feel like you did everything right the day before. Today I'm going to show you how one specific vitamin, taken at a particular time, can help stabilize those stubborn morning numbers and finally bring your A1C into a healthy range. It is common to feel a sense of defeat when your fasting glucose remains high despite a clean diet, and this uncertainty often leads to unnecessary stress about your long-term health. I have seen this many times in my years of observation, and I remember a woman named Martha who was 72 years old and couldn't understand why her morning readings were always over 140. She was eating very little sugar and stayed active, but her liver was essentially working against her while she slept, causing her to worry that her doctor would keep increasing her medication indefinitely. It is very possible that the information you have been given about morning spikes is incomplete and that your body simply needs a specific nutritional signal to stop the liver from overproducing glucose overnight. Before we dive in, drop a comment telling me your age and where you're watching from, as I want to know my community more. 1. Vitamin B3, specifically in the form of niacinamide, is a powerhouse for metabolic health that many seniors are not using to its full potential. When you take this vitamin before bed, it works to support the body's levels of NAD+, a coenzyme that is vital for cellular energy and the repair of the cells that produce insulin. As we cross the age of 60, our natural levels of NAD+ drop significantly, which can lead to a sluggish metabolism and poor glucose control during the fasting hours of the night. Niacinamide helps to regulate the liver's production of glucose, preventing that common dawn phenomenon, where your body dumps sugar into your blood right before you wake up. This is a very simple change that most older adults can try safely at home, and using the non-flush version of vitamin B3 ensures that it is gentle on the system and won't interfere with your rest. A recent study indicated that supporting these cellular energy pathways helped seniors maintain a more consistent glucose level throughout the 8 hours of sleep. By providing your body with vitamin B3 in the evening, you are giving your liver the instructions it needs to stay calm while you are not eating. This vitamin is essential for over 200 enzymatic reactions, many of which are directly involved in how your body breaks down carbohydrates and fats for fuel. For many seniors, the morning spike is not about what they ate for dinner, but about how their liver manages energy stores, and vitamin B3 acts as a stabilizing force in this process. Most older adults can comfortably incorporate this into their nighttime routine, and it fits easily into any lifestyle because it requires no physical preparation. This is a practical way to address the root cause of high fasting blood sugar rather than just chasing the numbers after they have already risen. Consistent use of this nutrient can be a key factor in seeing a lower A1C at your next checkup. 2. Inositol is often referred to as a pseudovitamin because while it is a type of sugar alcohol, it functions very much like a B vitamin within the insulin signaling pathway. For seniors over 60, taking inositol before bed can be a game changer because it helps the cells become more sensitive to the insulin that is already in your system. This means that even the small amount of insulin your body produces at night is more effective at keeping your blood sugar from rising too high while you sleep. Inositol also has a naturally calming effect on the nervous system, which is beneficial because high-stress hormones like cortisol are a major driver of morning blood sugar spikes. A recent study showed that seniors using myo-inositol experienced better fasting glucose levels and improved sleep quality, which is a rare and helpful combination. This is easy on the joints and fits into any routine, as it can be taken as a simple powder dissolved in a small amount of water. Most older adults can do this comfortably at home, and because it is naturally found in many fruits and grains, it is generally very well tolerated by the digestive system. When your cells are more sensitive to insulin, your body doesn't have to struggle as much to maintain balance, which leads to a more refreshed feeling when you wake up. This nutrient works behind the scenes to ensure that the messages insulin sends to your cells are clearly received and acted upon. It is a gentle way to support your pancreas and your liver simultaneously, providing a double layer of protection against high morning readings. By incorporating inositol into your evening, you're taking a proactive step toward better A1C control without adding any stress to your body. This is a reliable, science-backed habit that supports long-term glucose stability for the senior population. 3. Magnesium bisglycinate is a specific form of magnesium that is highly recommended for seniors who struggle with high fasting blood sugar. Unlike other forms that might cause digestive upset, the bisglycinate form is bound to the amino acid glycine, which makes it incredibly easy for the body to absorb and very gentle on the stomach. Magnesium is a critical cofactor for the enzymes that manage glucose, and a deficiency is very common in adults over 60 who have high A1C levels. When you take this before bed, it helps to lower nighttime cortisol levels, which prevents the stress-induced sugar dump that many people experience in the early morning hours. This is an easy habit to practice at home and is particularly helpful because it also promotes deep, restorative sleep. A recent study focused on older adults found that magnesium supplementation significantly improved insulin sensitivity and helped lower the average blood sugar over a 3-month period. Using this mineral consistently helps to ensure that your metabolic machinery has the parts it needs to function correctly during the night. Most older adults find that they not only wake up with better numbers, but also feel less stiff and more relaxed in the mornings. This is easy on the joints and requires no special effort other than taking a simple supplement or eating magnesium-rich seeds before bed. By addressing a potential magnesium deficiency, you are removing a major obstacle to healthy blood sugar balance and giving your body a chance to heal. This mineral works in harmony with the vitamins in your system to create a stable environment for your metabolism. It is a practical and effective way to support your journey toward a lower A1C and better overall health. 4. Understanding the role of a small, high-protein snack before bed can be revolutionary for seniors who deal with the dawn phenomenon. While it may seem counterintuitive to eat before sleep, a small amount of protein, like a hard-boiled egg or a few nuts, can actually prevent the liver from producing too much glucose overnight. When the stomach is completely empty for too long, the liver may perceive a famine and start converting stored fats and proteins into sugar to keep your energy up. By providing a tiny bit of slow-digesting protein, you signal to your liver that there is plenty of fuel available, so it doesn't need to dump extra sugar into your blood. This is a habit you can start tonight in your own kitchen with simple foods you likely already have in the refrigerator. A recent study showed that seniors who had a small protein-based snack before bed had more stable morning glucose readings than those who fasted completely for 12 hours. This habit is easy on the joints and fits into any routine, requiring only a small adjustment to your evening schedule. Most older adults find that this small snack also helps them sleep better by preventing late-night hunger pangs that can cause restlessness. It is important to keep the snack small and free of refined carbohydrates or sugars to ensure it doesn't cause its own spike. This approach works with your body's natural survival mechanisms to maintain a steady state of glucose throughout the night. By preventing the liver from overreacting, you're keeping your average blood sugar lower, which is the key to reducing your A1C over time. This is a practical, food-based strategy that empowers you to manage your numbers through simple, mindful choices. 5. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble antioxidant that plays a crucial role in protecting the health of your red blood cells, which is directly related to your A1C test results. Your A1C is a measure of how much sugar has stuck to your red blood cells over the past 90 days, so keeping those cells healthy and flexible is essential. For seniors over 60, vitamin E helps to improve the fluidity of the cell membranes, making it easier for insulin to dock and do its job of moving sugar out of the blood. It also helps to reduce the oxidative stress that is often high in people with diabetes, which can damage the small blood vessels in the eyes and kidneys. A recent study suggested that vitamin E supplementation could improve insulin action in older individuals with type 2 diabetes by protecting the pathways that transport glucose. This is a simple nutrient that you can find in sunflower seeds, almonds, and leafy greens, or through a gentle daily supplement. Maintaining adequate vitamin E levels is a quiet but effective way to support your long-term glucose management goals. Most older adults can safely incorporate this into their diet, and it provides a layer of protection for the entire cardiovascular system. This vitamin is easy on the joints and fits into any routine, as it can be taken with your largest meal of the day to ensure maximum absorption. By reducing the stickiness of the sugar in your blood, you are helping to prevent the long-term complications associated with high A1C levels. This is a practical addition to a senior-friendly health plan that focuses on the quality of your blood and the efficiency of your metabolism. Consistent intake of vitamin E is a simple way to contribute to a healthier, more stable glucose profile over time. 6. Zinc is a mineral that is indispensable for the health of the beta cells in your pancreas, which are the cells responsible for producing and secreting insulin. For seniors, zinc is particularly important because the pancreas uses it to crystallize insulin so it can be stored and released properly when you eat. If you are low in zinc, your insulin may not be as stable or as effective, leading to higher blood sugar levels after meals and throughout the night. Many adults over 60 are deficient in zinc because the body's ability to absorb minerals can decline with age. A recent study highlighted that zinc supplementation helped to lower fasting blood glucose and improve the overall A1C levels in seniors with type 2 diabetes. This is an easy mineral to include in your routine by eating foods like pumpkin seeds, lentils, or lean proteins, which are all senior-friendly and easy to prepare. By supporting your pancreas with the zinc it needs, you are ensuring that your body has the raw materials to manage blood sugar effectively. Most older adults find that zinc also supports their sense of taste and their immune system, making it a very beneficial mineral for general wellness. This is a habit you can practice at home, and it fits easily into a balanced diet without requiring any specialized cooking. Zinc works alongside vitamins to create a strong foundation for metabolic health, and it is a very affordable way to support your long-term goals. This is easy on the joints and provides lasting benefits for your insulin production and storage. By focusing on the health of your pancreas, you are addressing one of the most important factors in managing diabetes as you age. 7. The timing of your hydration is a simple but effective way to influence your morning blood sugar numbers. Drinking a glass of water before bed can help prevent dehydration during the night, which is a common cause of concentrated blood sugar in the morning. When you are dehydrated, your blood volume drops, and the sugar that is present becomes more dense, leading to a higher reading on your glucose monitor. For seniors, staying hydrated is also important for kidney function, as the kidneys are responsible for filtering out excess sugar through the urine. A recent study found that even mild nighttime dehydration could lead to elevated fasting glucose levels the next day. This is an easy habit to start at home, though it is best to drink the water about an hour before bed to avoid frequent trips to the bathroom during the night. Staying hydrated is a cost-free and practical way to support your metabolic health and your A1C goals. Most older adults find that a consistent hydration routine also helps with joint comfort and mental alertness throughout the day. This habit fits into any lifestyle and is a fundamental part of maintaining a healthy internal environment for your cells. By keeping your blood volume stable, you are helping your body manage glucose more efficiently and preventing the false highs that come from being thirsty. This is a simple, everyday step that reinforces every other healthy choice you are making. Hydration is a key component of a successful blood sugar management plan for seniors over 60. 8. Vitamin B6 is another essential nutrient that helps the body manage the way it uses stored energy, particularly in the liver and muscles. For seniors, B6 is vital because it acts as a coenzyme in the process of gluconeogenesis, which is how the body makes its own sugar when you aren't eating. If your B6 levels are optimal, this process remains controlled and steady, rather than erratic and excessive. This vitamin also helps to protect against the nerve damage that can occur when blood sugar levels are high for too long. A recent study indicated that seniors with higher levels of B6 had better glycemic control and a lower risk of diabetes-related complications. This is a simple nutrient to get from foods like chickpeas, bananas, and chicken, or through a high-quality B-complex vitamin. Ensuring you have enough vitamin B6 is a practical way to support your liver's role in glucose management. Most older adults can easily include B6-rich foods in their daily meals, making it a very sustainable habit. This vitamin is also important for your mood and cognitive health, which are often impacted by the stress of managing a chronic condition like diabetes. This fits into any routine and is easy on the joints, requiring no physical exertion to reap the benefits. By supporting the chemical balance in your liver, you are helping to prevent the large fluctuations in blood sugar that lead to a high A1C. Consistent intake of vitamin B6 is a smart and simple addition to any senior's health strategy. 9. Selenium is a trace mineral that has insulin-mimetic properties, meaning it can sometimes act like insulin to help move sugar into the cells. For seniors over 60, selenium provides a unique form of support by protecting the pancreas from oxidative damage and assisting in the regulation of glucose metabolism. It is a powerful antioxidant that works with vitamin E to maintain the integrity of your cells and prevent the inflammation that drives insulin resistance. A recent study showed that maintaining optimal selenium levels was associated with better fasting blood sugar and a more stable A1C in older adults. You can get a full day supply of selenium from just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts, making it one of the easiest habits to incorporate into your life. Most older adults find this to be a simple and enjoyable way to boost their nutritional intake. Using selenium as a supportive mineral is a proactive way to protect your long-term metabolic health. It is easy on the joints and fits into any routine, as it requires only a few seconds to eat a nut or take a small supplement. This mineral is also essential for thyroid health, which plays a major role in how your body uses energy and manages weight. By supporting your thyroid and your pancreas, you are creating a more balanced hormonal environment for glucose control. This is a practical, science-backed approach that is very easy to manage at home. Selenium is a small but mighty tool in the quest for lower morning blood sugar and a healthier A1C. 10. Vitamin A is often associated with vision, but it is also necessary for the proper functioning of the insulin-secreting cells in the pancreas. Research has shown that vitamin A is involved in the signaling pathways that tell the pancreas when to release insulin in response to sugar. For seniors, maintaining healthy levels of vitamin A helps to ensure that this communication remains clear and effective as the years go by. Deficiency in this vitamin can lead to a blunting of the insulin response, which causes sugar to stay in the blood longer than it should. A recent study suggested that vitamin A plays a protective role in the survival of beta cells, which is critical for those managing type 2 diabetes. You can find vitamin A in colorful vegetables like carrots, sweet potatoes, and spinach, as well as in eggs and dairy. Incorporating plenty of vitamin A into your diet is a simple and delicious way to support your pancreatic health. Most older adults find these foods easy to find and prepare, making it a very sustainable habit for long-term A1C control. This vitamin is also important for your skin and immune system, providing multiple benefits for the price of one. This fits into any routine and is easy on the joints, as it simply involves making mindful choices at the grocery store. By protecting the cells that make your insulin, you are investing in your body's future ability to manage blood sugar. Consistent intake of vitamin A is a foundational part of a senior-friendly nutrition plan. 11. Biotin, also known as vitamin B7, is a nutrient that helps the body process fats and carbohydrates more efficiently. For seniors, biotin is particularly helpful because it can stimulate the activity of an enzyme called glucokinase, which is responsible for the first step of glucose utilization in the liver. When this enzyme is active, the liver is better at sensing sugar and responding appropriately, which helps to keep your morning numbers in a healthy range. Some studies have shown that high doses of biotin, especially when combined with chromium, can significantly lower blood sugar levels in people with type 2 diabetes. A recent study involving seniors found that biotin support led to improvements in both fasting glucose and post-meal spikes. This is a simple vitamin that is found in eggs, nuts, and seeds, and it is very well tolerated by most people. Using biotin is a practical way to support the metabolic pathways that govern your blood sugar levels. Most older adults can safely include more biotin-rich foods in their diet, and it also supports the health of your hair, skin, and nails. This fits into any routine and is easy on the joints, as it requires no physical effort. By improving the liver's ability to see and process sugar, you are helping to prevent the hidden spikes that contribute to a high A1C. This is a gentle and effective tool for anyone looking to optimize their metabolism after the age of 60. Biotin is a valuable member of the B vitamin family for glucose management. 12. The habit of a short, evening relaxation session can have a measurable impact on your morning blood sugar readings. When you engage in activities like listening to calm music, reading a pleasant book, or doing light stretching before bed, you lower your body's production of adrenaline. Adrenaline is a stress hormone that tells the body to dump sugar into the blood for a quick burst of energy, which is the last thing you want happening while you sleep. For seniors, this simple habit helps to reset the nervous system into a state of rest and digest, which is optimal for insulin sensitivity. A recent study demonstrated that seniors who practiced evening relaxation had lower cortisol levels and better morning glucose stability than those who watched stressful news before bed. This is a habit you can practice at home every night without spending any money. Prioritizing evening calm is a practical and restorative way to manage your A1C from the inside out. Most older adults find that they sleep more soundly and wake up feeling more refreshed when they follow a relaxing routine. This is easy on the joints and can be adapted to any level of physical ability. It is a simple way to take control of your hormones and support your body's natural ability to regulate blood sugar. By creating a peaceful environment for your mind, you are also creating a healthy environment for your metabolism. This is a gentle, supportive practice that fits into any lifestyle and provides long-term benefits for your glucose management. 13. Vitamin B1, or thiamine, is a nutrient that is often depleted in people with high blood sugar because the body uses more of it to process the extra glucose. For seniors over 60, maintaining high thiamine levels is essential because it helps to protect the heart and the kidneys from the damaging effects of high A1C. It also plays a key role in how the cells turn sugar into energy, ensuring that the process is clean and efficient. A recent study found that high-dose thiamine could help reduce the amount of sugar that sticks to proteins in the blood, which is exactly what the A1C test measures. This is a simple vitamin that you can find in whole grains, beans, and lean meats, or through a supplement. Most older adults can safely incorporate this into their daily routine to support their long-term health. Focusing on vitamin B1 is a smart way to protect your body while you work on lowering your blood sugar levels. It provides a shield for your vital organs and helps your metabolism run more smoothly. This fits into any routine and is easy on the joints, making it a perfect habit for seniors. By improving the way your body handles glucose at the cellular level, you are giving yourself the best chance for a healthy A1C. This is a practical, science-based approach that supports your overall wellness as you age. Consistent intake of thiamine is a vital part of managing diabetes effectively. 14. Manganese is a trace mineral that is a component of several enzymes involved in the metabolism of carbohydrates and fats. For seniors, manganese is important because it helps with the formation of connective tissue and bones, while also playing a role in the secretion of insulin. Research has shown that people with lower levels of manganese are more likely to have glucose intolerance and higher A1C levels. A recent study indicated that manganese supplementation could help improve the way the body handles a glucose load in older adults. You can find this mineral in whole grains, nuts, and leafy vegetables like spinach. Most older adults find these foods easy to incorporate into a healthy, balanced diet. Using manganese as part of your nutritional strategy is a way to support multiple systems in your body at once. It is easy on the joints and fits into any routine, requiring only a focus on whole, unprocessed foods. This mineral works behind the scenes to ensure that your metabolic processes are functioning as they should. By providing your body with this essential trace mineral, you are supporting your long-term A1C goals and your overall vitality. This is a practical and effective way to manage your health at home. Manganese is an often overlooked but important piece of the glucose management puzzle. 15. Vitamin K1, found in abundance in leafy green vegetables, is essential for healthy blood and proper insulin signaling. While K2 is often discussed for bone health, K1 is the form that directly influences how your body responds to a meal. For seniors over 60, eating a large portion of leafy greens like kale, collards, or spinach provides the K1 needed to help keep blood sugar levels from spiking too high. Some research suggests that vitamin K1 can improve insulin sensitivity and glucose tolerance in older men and women. A recent study showed that increasing green leafy vegetable intake was one of the most effective dietary changes for lowering A1C over time. This is a habit that is easy to practice at home and provides a wealth of other nutrients like fiber and folate. Incorporating more vitamin K1 into your meals is a simple and delicious way to support your metabolic health. Most older adults find that adding a salad or a side of steamed greens to their dinner helps them feel full and keeps their morning blood sugar more stable. This fits into any routine and is easy on the joints, as it simply involves eating more of the foods that are already known to be healthy. By providing your body with the natural tools it needs to manage sugar, you are taking a proactive step toward a lower A1C. Consistent intake of green vegetables is a cornerstone of a senior-friendly diabetes diet. This is a practical, food-based approach that works for everyone.